Yo, KINGEARNER coming to you live and direct. This message is to all the OGs worldwide that are changing their life and changing the children. I want to say this today, and I wanted to say it nice and clear to the world. If there's trouble in your community and the community reps say to you, they want you as the leader to grab individuals that are in trouble or that are causing any type of problem and create some type of meeting where the police will be sitting there to watch and be involved. I can understand an individual making a mistake one time, coming to see, hey, what's going on? The community is beautiful. I can understand a community making a mistake. A person making a mistake 2 times. But the 3rd time, something going to come to you and say to you, wow, they don't care. They're actually trying to get individuals. They're trying to lock up people. Now, I don't know anyone else's job when it comes down to the youth. But my job isn't to send none of them away. My job is to give them the understanding of who I used to be and the failures that was made and all the time I done in prison and how I lost my immediate family, my grandmother, my grandparent, every grandparent I had that stood up for me, all within a month time. Every aunt that cared, whatever, I lost that all within a month time in April of 2008. So I'm kind of reserved. I kind of got an understanding of things in life. Because when I lost them people, I had nothing else left. I had to continue to do my time, and I had to continue to stay strong while doing that time because I have children, you know what I'm saying? I would never be baffled to being a sellout. I would never be baffled to losing my honor. I will never be baffled, no matter what the differences is between anyone in my old community, new community, community that I might be going to after I leave this beautiful area, whatever the case may be. I promise you, I will never sell my soul. I will never, because of my change, have these little young kids put in prison. Because that's what you do when you go to these rallies. And you tell, I'm the head of the community. I'm the head honcho. I'm having this guy and that guy come. Yeah, we're going to settle it. So you get these people, right? Whether they're young adults, old adults, whatever the case may be. You get these people, right? In front of the police, in front of the local reps, city reps, who just want extra money in their pocket to feed their family. You get all this to go on at one time. You do all this, right? Only to set them up. Only for one party to say, yeah, squash, it's over. And to do something sneaky to cause the problem to grow bigger and bigger and bigger. So since the age of 16 years old, when I came home from my first juvenile bid of 3 years, I made sure, that's what I made sure of, that I did not intervene ever in the people quarrelsome. No. I can give the message where I was giving the message at. And in my community at that time, because it was my old neighborhood, I was able to go to 10th and Chew Playground and give speakings. They stopped the speakings. They stopped the speakings because politically they didn't want it in play. They saw that it could graduate and they were fearful that somehow, some way, that they won't get the coin that these children may receive or need in order for them to actually better and get to a further, higher position. We got to start understanding what the plot thickens to be. Because guess what? It ain't these damn children. These children are just lost, period. Like I was lost when I was coming up. But there is no curriculum activities in the community to actually help them. So don't come to me about problems between children that don't have shit to do, excuse my French, that don't have nothing to do, don't have nobody to lead them an example. And I'm speaking of all parties. Anybody that have problems. What begins to happen is everybody start to beefing and going through things with each other because no one have anything to do. So they start going through things with each other when it was nothing for them to come down to that playground when I had it in play. It was nothing for any child to go down there. It was nothing for a parent to call me and say to me, King Earner, we need your help because this and that is going on. It was nothing for me to say, I appreciate you for calling me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to speak on it in my speaking. Park and Rec has honor, but the staff that's at Park and Rec, that's in the Olney section of Philadelphia, around the 10th and Chew playground, has none because they sold these children out only because they wanted to fix a crack in the ground. And I understand the safety. Don't get me wrong. I understand that from the bottom of my heart. I do. But I don't understand the thing that you put in place to get money out of it when you're not putting this program in place that is asking for no money. Not only that, I also made sure that I built a relationship with City View where they were sending me free food. So the children who wasn't eating in the community, the young adults, the adults who weren't eating in the community, they were getting fed. That builds love. They loved it. They were beginning to ask and call me every day. The lowest crowd I may have had is when I started back last year, the first speaking, it was nobody there really, a few people that came. But after that, 40, 50, 75, 30, 40, 50, and that little, well, what I would call big room with air conditioning in there and heat in there. It was going smoothly. But because no one sees the politics in play, no one sees the one who wants to only run for office, all because they want to feed just their family. See, they'll give everybody that's their family the job. But that little kid who has nothing, who comes just because he's a little dirty in his pants, got holes in them, they don't want to hire that child to even clean up or sweep up around a little bit, man. But yet they talk about strength and they talk about power and they talk about rallying. They only want to rally so they can see and they can lock up and nothing gets fixed. Nothing gets fixed by sending anyone to jail. Bottom line, although I know things have gotten to the point where as though that's what the police want to do and that's what the community want also. But I'm going to tell you that you can lock up as many people you want in your community. And this is to every community worldwide. But guess what? When it comes down to negativity, if you don't have something in your community going on to protect these children from these rats, protect these children from these molesters, protect these children from these rapists, and protect these children from getting in nonsense, then guess what? They're going to continue to get in nonsense because there's nothing there for them to do. So no, I don't want to come to your rally meeting. I'm not going to travel all the way from my beautiful new home to come and hear nonsense. I'm not going to do it because I am enjoying what I earned. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to continue to grow. And when I want to relax, I'm going to do that. I'm going to come and I'm going to relax right there in my own community. But at the end of the day, I want for the world to understand that it has nothing to do with these children. It has all to do with politics. Come on, y'all blind? That's why now they want to have a talks and a rallies because they need people to come so they can cover their rear ends because I'm pretty sure the mayor and who's ever in charge of this in other cities, they gonna want to know what the hell is going on. And guess what? I don't think they want me in them communities. The only time I'm going to be speaking in the community center is if It's about me giving my message. It's not going to ever be single between individuals to get individuals to stop doing anything. Because at the end of the day, I don't care who you are. You're going to do what you want to do. No matter if King Earner say it or whoever say it. But if you see King Earner going in the direction that he's supposed to do, and if you see King Earner speaking and you hearing a message and you turning your YouTube on now, you're going to learn and you're going to begin to see that this program, the Honor Your Life campaign, is better than any program, because not only am I hands-on, but these kids love me because I talk truth. And I'm not around them revving them up. You old Jesus, old fleas, because y'all damn near setting these children up to go to jail forever, because y'all never, ever, ever do anything in action they can grasp and say, we're going to do that. You want to talk. You want to tell Slow Joe from Idaho, don't mess with Bully Boo from Scooby-Doo. That's what you want to do. And you want to seem big. No, what you're going to do is put yourself in a bad position, because guess what? To get into anything, to intervene, to be down, to be cool, is you being a part of it. Bottom line, learn to be a man. Learn that these children are children and they went through the same things that you went through coming up. Give them a goddamn break. Huh? How about that? Because I'm pretty sure I got a lot of family, a lot of women, parents, mothers, single mothers that can speak up for King Earner and say, we told King Earner to make sure that he's on time with his meetings and let me know so my child can come. And King Earner was on time. We told King Earner that our child needed some type of help, curriculum help. He wanted to talk to somebody because things was going wrong. He didn't have no after-school program to go to. I can't understand. Well, now they have an after-school program to go to. But guess what? Will y'all actually go if they don't come? Will you actually go and speak if they don't come? If there's only 2 people in the back of that room where you speak, I will, I've done it. Will you feed them regardless? Will you find out that one of the individuals that's coming through, he really didn't want to hear the message, or she, but he just was hungry? Would you still let him come? Will you say, man, I don't want nobody in here. You ain't supposed to be here because you want to be the big bad OG. You's an old flea, and you're setting up your damn community. You're for the people or against them. Whichever way it is, you got to prove that you're for them. And guess what? By not being down with these political frauds, because that's what it is. I don't blame for nothing that's going on. I feel sorry. I pray all the time. Ask for relief for these children to understand themselves and move on to something positive. But for the politicians, they're the problem. They the ones that should be arrested. They the ones should be questioned, because they're not doing anything for no community worldwide. And I'm having the same problem in my new community, but just a little bit lighter because it's a different part. And guess what? They all about change, but we're going to see. We're going to look, and the Honor Your Life campaign is going to continue to grow more, going to continue to change. And when I change it all the way around, I would appreciate it if you just stand on the spot that you're supposed to while I'm kicking it with all the communities worldwide. Stand near and watch. Stand near and watch. Stand right in front of me, if you like to, and watch. Or stand behind me and watch, like you talk behind my back. Because guess what? I hear no evil, nor do I see it. I'm King Earner. Make sure that you guys understand. Parents, start feeding your children the CMOS gold. Y'all know, a lot of y'all know who I was. A lot of y'all know that I was a negative individual as a child coming up. This will change part. I had to want to change, of course. A law says what? He doesn't change the condition of the people till the people change the condition of themselves. So once I changed, I put this in my body, and guess what? Brain cells jumped up like they were doing jumping jacks. King Earner, live and direct. Get this from honorableearners.com. Hit to my Instagram at KingEarner1, and be sure to remember the message that I gave today. Honor Your Life campaign.